Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tolu Falode. Sorry I've been MIA. I'm just dealing with a lot of moving parts right now. So today, as you can see, we're going to be dealing with the question, God, why aren't men approaching me? Before we go into that, I want to make a couple of quick announcements. I now run a Facebook group publicly. We discuss life, love experiences. Members share. We help each other out. You guys should join. And also, I wanted to let you guys know my podcast is back on, so you can now catch me on audio as well as video. So I will leave the link for that down below. And obviously, my other links will also be down below for topics that I've discussed in the past related to this. So, God, why aren't men approaching me? Well, as you know, this is the Godly Dating series, so I am here to let God minister to my heart into yours. And the text I will be using in this series, except I'm led otherwise by the Holy Spirit, is Esther. Y'all are very familiar with Esther with me here on my channel, but I always see something when I read Esther. So in Esther 2, which will be our main text for today, I'm going to use that to answer your question. Firstly, you are separated. Esther was called out of obscurity, literally, to come and stay in the palace to be prepared to meet the king. So you have to realize you're in a stage where if you are called of God and you belong to God and you have submitted yourself and sacrificed your desires for his desires, you are separated. Not any man will come near you. You are now protected. You're part of a royal priesthood. So not every Tom, Dick, or Harry is gonna come near you, is gonna approach you, because you are royalty. Not just anyone approaches royalty. Just like Esther was in the palace, you didn't see her interacting with so many people. Everyone she interacted with had a purpose. The same way everyone you now interact with has a purpose. That's the first point. Second point is you are protected. Haggai was the king's eunuch, and he watched over the virgins that were being prepared to be introduced to the king. So you are protected in your movements, you're protected in your relationships, you're protected in your connections. This means not just anyone has access to you. And furthermore, you are royalty, a wife of noble character who can find. She is worth far more than rubies. This means you're very desirable, and also you are valuable. This means not everyone can afford you. It's not everyone that goes to a high-end designer store to purchase items, because not everyone can afford it. Sometimes people just like to window shop. So who knows if that person that you have your eyes on just can't afford the standard that God has set in your life. Maybe they can't abstain from sexual immorality, or they have some sort of issues that God doesn't want to contaminate your spirit. So you need to be really careful about people you let have access to you, because, and this is a powerful point the Lord brought to my attention, you are already connected to your husband. Because if you notice, Esther had 7 attendants from the king's palace, and at this point that she met the king had reigned for 7 years. You can see the correlation. There is already a connection. So God has connected you to, if he has called you to marriage, to that person he has intended for you, even before you meet them, which is why you need to treat every person you come in contact with through the leadership of the Holy Spirit. Because remember, Haggai placed Esther with these 7 attendants. So every person you come in contact with through the Holy Spirit is of God and is going to teach you how to become the woman that God has called you to be, and the wife he has called you to serve as with your husband. You are hidden. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. This is powerful, guys. You are hidden. So that means not everyone can find you. Anything that is hidden has to be found. And when God hides you, let me tell you, you can be as attractive as whoever. That man will just not notice you. The man of God will just not notice you outside God's timing. Esther went through her beauty treatments. She had oil of myrrh. She had all these special foods given to her. But she still did not meet her husband during that season because she was hidden for a time. So are you. Not just any man can approach you, because not just any man has access to you, like I said, and not just any man can find you, because he won't be able to find you till God has made you a wife. He who finds a wife has found a good thing. You are not like other women. You might think, why does a I like using letters. Why does A have a boyfriend already? Or why does B have a boyfriend already? They just got saved. They just started serving God. Why am I still single? Well, let me break it down to you. Your journey is different. Esther was a virgin like the other virgins, but she wasn't in the same position as the other virgins. She had her own process. She was separated from them and put in the best part of the harem because she had her own process to go through. Same with you. Your process, your walk with God is different from that next person. And that means the timing God has set for you to be married, if He has called you to marriage, is different from that other person. And that also means not just, I keep re-emphasizing this because I want you to understand, not just any man has access to you. It doesn't mean you're not attractive. It doesn't mean you're not valuable. It doesn't mean you're not beautiful. It doesn't mean you're not desirable. It just means it is not God's time yet for you to be connected in the flesh with that man, even though you have already been connected in the spirit, because that is important. A lot goes on in the spirit that we need to account for and we need to be aware of as godly women. In the spirit, you are very valuable. You're already connected to that man. So don't let the devil sidestep you by telling you you're not attractive, you need to dress a certain type of way to attract a man. As we discussed the last time on this series, royalty has high standards. Esther was already walking in line with royalty. The Lord is teaching you how to have royal standards. So these are the reasons why men are not approaching you. I'll recap quickly. You're hidden, you're royalty, not everyone has access to you, you're already connected to your husband, you're going through your own beauty process, you will not be connected at the same time as every other person, you are separated, and you are being prepared to be a wife, because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I hope this video blessed you. Check out the other video in this series. Make sure to give this video a like, share, and comment below and let me know what you want me to discuss and why you feel God has not connected you to your husband, or what are your thoughts on this topic. So this is it, guys. Check out the links below. Follow me on my podcast, on Soundcloud, or even on iTunes. And also you can check me out on the Facebook group, The Love Triangle. Until next time, God bless you. Bye.